On that dark night, when shadows engulfed everything around, I sat in my cozy home, lost in my thoughts, holding a hot cup of tea that steamed on the table. The noise outside the window pierced through the silence, as if beckoning me to gaze upon the unfathomable mysteries of the night. And under the influence of inexplicable intuition, I turned to look at the darkness outside. What I saw in the window made my heart skip a beat and blood run cold in my veins. In the pitch blackness, there loomed the silhouette of a creature, something not of this world. It was enormous, its dark contours sharply outlined against the backdrop of the night sky. But the most horrifying aspect was its eyes. They gleamed brighter than the stars in the celestial dome, their light like flames of hell, piercing the darkness of the surrounding world. My breath caught as I realized that this creature was directed straight at me. It stood there like a sentinel of the gates of hell, ready to penetrate my soul and tear it apart. My consciousness drowned in a whirlwind of paranoia and horror. What was this creature? Where did it come from? And what did it want from me? Slowly but inexorably, the monstrosity approached my window, its eyes never leaving me, as if piercing my soul with its merciless gaze. My hand trembled as I tried to reach for the phone to call the police or seek help. But what could they do against such a nightmare? Suddenly, the shadow disappeared from my field of vision. I looked up to see if the creature had gone, but instead, I found it already standing at my window. Its eyes were now inches away from mine, their light blinding me, sending my nerves to their breaking point. Like in a fog, I rose from my seat, desperately trying to find a way out of this nightmare. But wherever I ran, the shadow followed me, like my own terrifying specter. Its glowing eyes pierced the darkness, like beacons on the path to my inevitable end. I closed my eyes, hoping that it was all just a terrible dream that would vanish when I woke up. But when I opened my eyes again, the shadow was gone, leaving me alone with my thoughts and grim memories of that night of terror. As time passed, the horrible memories of that night never left me. Every glance out the window reminded me of the creature standing there in the darkness, ready to turn to me at any moment. My nights turned into hell, full of nightmares and anxiety. I hardly slept, and when I did, I saw the same shadow threatening to engulf me in my dreams. Attempts to explain what happened rationally were unsuccessful. I doubted my sanity, thinking it could have been just an illusion caused by fatigue and stress. But deep down, I knew that what I saw was real as my own fear. My friends and family couldn't understand why I avoided staying home alone, preferring to spend nights away from home. They tried to comfort me, saying it was just a nightmare, but they didn't see those eyes, they didn't feel the threat I felt. One day, as I once again immersed myself in my thoughts, sitting,